Hey guys, what's up? This is High Five Oracle, and we are here. This is the week of December 5th, right? Is that where we are right now? It sure is, December 5th. So I hope everyone has had a great week so far. If you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome. My name is High Five Oracle. I post readings every Monday for the week. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome, welcome. It's so great to have you here. As you guys know, this is a general reading. So if it resonates, go ahead, give a like, maybe hit subscribe, maybe leave a comment or something. Would love to hear from you guys. Obviously, if you hear something or see something that does not resonate with you in your situation, clearly it is not meant for you. So go ahead and leave it to someone who does resonate with it. That's the name of the game. I'm not reading just for one particular person. I'm reading for everybody who's watching this. So if it doesn't pertain to you, that's perfectly fine. Go ahead and leave it where it is. So let's go ahead. Let's get started. Let's see what the week has got in store for us. We've got the Knight of Swords, Four of Swords, Nine of Swords. What are you guys thinking about? What are you guys? Okay, everyone stop. Everyone stop. Whatever you're rushing to do, whatever you're trying to get accomplished, rushing is not going to help anything. It's only going to lead to anxiety. This is something that you really need to just kind of separate from, take a rest. I'm seeing the Knight of Swords here, which every time I think of the Knight of Swords, I think of somebody just kind of like rushing full speed. And the Knight of Swords being anxiety, with the Four of Swords right in between. It's kind of like, let's break that cycle. Let's break that cycle real fast and let's just take a step back. Especially during the holiday season, it's so easy to just kind of go just full speed ahead, and you're worrying about finances, you're worrying about gifts, you're worrying about, travel, family. It's a whole thing, right? So just don't. Things will happen as they do. Take your time, make sure to rest, make sure to be mindful, whether it's meditation or journaling or just some deep breaths like 2 o'clock in the afternoon where everything just seems like to be going topsy-turvy. Just take a moment. Take a moment for yourself to get rid of this anxiety. Let's see what else they have. There's two shuffles, and let's see what's up here. Well, this guy won't come out. I'll let him go ahead and do that. King of Wands. Okay. And one more. Nine of Cups. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Like for some people, I'm seeing King of Wands as a person. Someone who's going to be able to kind of like give you the things that you need in order to move forward with confidence. For others, this is you kind of taking, I don't want to say particularly taking your power, but kind of taking charge and not relying so much on others' inspirations, but kind of like just taking inspiration from your own experience, just kind of like, hey man, like this is mine and I'm going to see it through, and kind of taking that ambitious mindset and moving forward. Yeah, that's literally it. Like I just see a lot of stuff happening here that just needs to calm down, and once you do finally take that time, boop, it's like, oh snap, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know exactly how I'm going to do it, and I know how to do it in a way that kind of leaves everyone in a good place, instead of like everybody else in a good place and me sitting here like I'm going to lose it. I'm gonna lose my mind because I've exhausted myself. Do not exhaust yourself this week. There's a lot going on this week for you, but it's important to not it's important to not neglect yourself. Don't neglect yourself, I think is the big thing. Once you take time for yourself, that's when you'll find that extra inspiration, that extra push that'll kind of get you through. That's one entire message. Let's see any other messages our guides have for us. Anything wants to pop out? Anything? Okay, little fail. We'll cut it there because I feel like it. Yeah. 10 of Wands. The Fool. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It does feel like you guys have been putting a bit too much on yourself. It's time to kind of drop a couple of things. It's okay. Not everything has to be done at once. It looks like right now the priority should be set on the new things that you have in place right now. There's a lot of growth involved, a lot of learning involved. So whatever it is that like, it's dropping the stuff that's so routine that you can do it with your eyes closed. Like you're fine. Don't worry about that. That's fine. You can do it without even thinking. Don't let it burden you. But instead, there's these new ventures that you are looking into, and that's where your biggest wins are coming. So I'm also saying don't worry so much about those new things either. I know for a fact when I try something new, when I started doing this, I was super nervous, and like when I started the Instagram, I was like, oh God, what am I even doing with my life? When I decided I was guided toward YouTube, I was like, oh God, what am I doing with my life right now? Like my voice was hardly back. And it was like, no, this is the time. You're gonna sit down and you're gonna pull out your cards and you're gonna do a reading and you're gonna post it on the interwebs for everyone to see. And there's a lot of anxiety behind that. But I am telling you right now, don't be anxious. Everything is going to be okay. Go for it. Whatever new thing, and whether it's something that you're learning, whether it's something that you're creating, don't hesitate to go for it. Because there's so much potential in what you're going to do. Especially when I see the Two of Wands and the King of Wands together. It's inspiration breeds inspiration. So as you go through this new path, it's going to actually open up more avenues for you, more ideas, more things that you want to explore that will actually broaden your worldview, broaden your mind, broaden, your experiences. And that's the name of the game when it comes to life. That is the name of the game. Let's see if there's anything else. Anything else? Anybody who's curious about these cards, this is the Pastel Journey Tarot deck by Bow Life of Switzerland. I think just got back in stock, so if you guys are interested in these, I love these cards so much. Okay, Ten of Swords. I'll put a link to this so that way if you guys are interested in these cards. Seven of Cups. Okay. Okay. One more. I'm feeling one more. Anybody else wants to jump out and just kind of be part of the action? No? Nobody else wants to be as bold as these two cards? There we go. Thank you. Okay. 10 of Swords. Let's see if everybody can see. I'm just gonna move some cards up. We'll get a bigger desk soon. 10 of Swords, 7 of Cups, and 6 of Swords. Yeah. This is definitely just to kind of fall back on this right here. Whatever is ending, it's like a sudden ending as well. And it's funny because when you talk about like ending anxiety takes time. That stuff takes time. But I am actually seeing that this is going to be something really special. It's a once you drop those things that need dropping, like that's it. It ends that cycle of anxiety and kind of holding yourself trapped in a certain situation. It'll be kind of painful, obviously. Stopping, because sometimes it's stopping things that you've always done. Sometimes it's stopping or ending ties with people. And I am definitely seeing like an obligation that you've probably been holding on to for too long. And it's time to cut that out, kind of cut that cord, so to speak. But then it just opens up all these new options for you, all these new opportunities to grow and to heal and to move to like smoother waters. Like instead of constantly being like, I gotta do this and I gotta do this and I gotta do this and I gotta do this, and oh my god, do I have the time, and oh my god, do I have the resources, and oh my goodness, how there aren't enough hours in the day. From that to, okay, well, these are the things that are important right now. I can do these. I can set some time for myself so that way I don't get overwhelmed, and I'm able to do more, to grow more, because I'm able to kind of like prioritize. This whole week is going to be about what are the things that are really important to you, to your life, to your relationships, to your jobs. That's the big overarching theme that I'm seeing here. So don't be so quick to fill up your plate. Don't be so quick to juggle 50 million things at once. It's just about taking your time, doing what you gotta do, taking a moment. I mean, it's gonna be a full moon this week. Like, take a moment and just stare at the moon and just be like, wow, the moon is pretty. Like, just some things. Yes, that's something that I do on a regular basis. You know, take some time and just do something that seems meaningless to everyone else, but is important to you. And you'll see yourself being able to really start to prioritize like what are the most important things in your life, and what are the things that you can leave for another day. Yeah, that's definitely it. Let's pull some cards. I've got my Star Dragon Oracle cards. I love these cards. I've had these cards for so long now. They're low-key my favorites. I love dragons. That's just a thing about me that no one asked about, but I thought I'd give that information anyway. Okay, I've got Knowledge. Just 3 of them. Independence, carving your own path. And oops, this is upside down. Understanding, looking at both sides. Okay. Yeah. Wow. That's pretty much on part with what I was saying. It's about, oh gosh. Yeah, right now you know exactly what you need to do. You know exactly what's more important than the other. And you know that the best way to help others sometimes is to help yourself. So don't be afraid to just break free and do your own thing. That's what the human experience is about. It's not, I mean, it's about lessons and it's about, learning as we go along. But I feel that by doing things that call you individually is when you learn the most about yourself, about other people, about life. And then all of that leads to a greater understanding of what you bring, what you bring to the table, what other people bring to you. It's definitely like almost, I'm feeling almost like a path, like a smaller path to enlightenment here. Just kind of gaining that knowledge from that new venture, kind of making it into your own, and then seeing the pros and cons of everything that you've experienced, that you've learned, and turning that understanding into new knowledge. So it's like the circle of life, except there's no grass or antelopes or anything. But this is definitely, I'm trying to think of like there's a word that I'm looking for. It's a very cyclical situation that you guys are in, especially now because everybody's kind of like doing the same thing over and over and over again every year, every holiday. Sometimes it's about breaking a cycle, and sometimes it's about creating a new one, a better one. So I want you guys this week to just take some time for yourself. Think about the things that you want in your life starting now and make those strides. Okay. Alrighty. That is it for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. Like I said, these happen every Monday. So if you like this, if it resonated with you, go ahead, leave a like, give me a comment, let me know how you guys thought of it. Hit that subscribe, hit the bell. Who knows? I might, I'm thinking about doing other readings soon as well, but we will cross that bridge when we get there. For now, you guys have a great week. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you next Monday.